Fotos, also findet sich in Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Этот объект является уже для меня большой ценностью.
Avec maintenant ma connaissance en mathématiques est devenue automatique,
c'est qu'un monde n'était pas aussi complète qu'aujourd'hui, parce que la technologie n'était pas aussi avancée.
Что он должен полекать, но он не делает.
Today my prompt is, what role does imagination play in producing knowledge about the world? My three objects are a map of the world that is in my room, a whiteboard, and my camera. For the map of the world, I chose this because it personally affected me, where when I was a child, I used to visit a lot of countries, and it helped me to know what I could expect from certain places, and I could imagine where I would go. For example, a few hundred years ago, we did not have maps like these, and we can see that in medieval maps. We can see that on the borders, they put demons, and there are some countries missing. So we can see that with our curiosity, we were pushed to use our imagination to know what was beyond our borders and to go explore.
Okay, so hi, my prompt today is, in what ways do our values affect our acquisition of knowledge? And I chose those three objects: guitar, my old Soviet Union atlas, old Soviet Union atlas, and an old cheap toy that used to belong to my brother. I'm gonna talk in detail about my guitar and how it reflects my values of acquisition of knowledge of music. So what I value in music production when I play my guitar is innovation and expression of emotions. And I think that reflects a lot about in how I play my guitar and how I play in public, because I like playing in public, in auditions, in festivities. And what I say is that I do a lot of mistakes. I block my chords, I press the wrong fret, but it's not a big deal for me, because perfection is not something I'm looking for when I play my guitar.
Yeah, that's Creep from Radio.
Hello, my question is, what is the relationship between personal experience and knowledge? My 4 items are a picture I inherited from my grandmother after her passing, books that mean the same story from 2 different perspectives, and a math book. The picture I inherited from my grandmother after her passing symbolizes the moment I've actually lived through grief. Beforehand, I didn't know what grief was except for theoretical, the 5 stages of grief, how films would perceive it, and then I actually lived it, and the symbol as the picture. And that's when the very abstract knowledge of it became something real, became something I can emphasize with and understand, and I can help people through my own experience with it.
Hi, I'm going to be talking about what is the relationship between knowledge and culture. In this presentation, I'll be using 3 objects, which are these Ray-Ban glasses, this lighter, and this book. And particularly, we'll be going into talking about this lighter. This is a vintage Dunhill lighter that my godfather gifted to me. And so I have the knowledge about its history and about what it means to me and what it meant to him. But at the same time, the culture that is connected to these kinds of classy things influences my perspective about it. And I don't think I will use it until I'm wealthy enough, just because when I would use something like this, I would feel like I'm James Bond, or any kind of masculine, wealthy, classy, respectable person. So the thing is, despite the fact that I have knowledge about this lighter, and it's my lighter, I can use it when I want to, there is culture that influences the idea of that I would probably not use it until I'm like 40 or something.
So my question is, does some knowledge belong to particular communities of knowers? To answer and reflect upon this question, I have chosen 3 different objects, 3 books in different languages, some old photos from my family, and my personal and first Bible. I will elaborate on the topic of these photos. My first question when thinking about these photos was, what exactly is a community of knowers? Is it shared knowledge? Is it shared values? Is it simply blood relation? And the community of knowers is a really open-ended term and is up to interpretation and can be applied to a lot of different communities. And the other reflection I had on these photos is that knowledge is fragile. If it stays within a community of knowers, and if it truly belongs to a community of knowers, it is easily lost. Therefore, there is a responsibility to spread it further. I have had this experience where my grandmother last time when I visited her explained to me what the stories behind these pictures were and what exactly they represent. I did not know it'd be the last time I would be able to ask those questions, and I truly realized that knowledge is fragile. Had I done it any later, that knowledge would have been lost.